you're going to be quite comfortable with the stuff that you're going to have to deal with. Do miracles in order to get there where you want to be, that you're going to have to face that authority and find a way how to work it through. Hello everyone, welcome to the channel, it's Rad. And in this whole video, you're going to see a weekly reading for your star sign that covers up the week May 12th to May 18th, 2025. And bear in mind that this is going to be a generalized reading. And for a personal one, you can go to my website, which link you can find in the description down below. And there at the very front page, you're going to see a full list of my services, also their pricing. So based on your budget and also your needs, you can go for whichever one suits you best. So with that said, let's go straight away to the video. This reading is going to be for Sagittarius Sun, Sagittarius Moon, and also Sagittarius Rising. And if you are here because you are born under the Sagittarius sign, then the reading is going to describe the things that you will face going into the week. Should your moon be in Sagittarius and that's why you're here, then the reading will describe how you're going to feel going through the week itself. And finally, guys, if your rising sign happens to be Sagittarius, then the reading will describe the best way how you deal with the stuff that you're going to have to face going into the week. And so watching for all three should give you a pretty good idea what kind of a week is waiting you ahead. And the first card for you, Sagittarius, that is going to be 10 of Pentacles. Going forward with the second card, which is the Chariot. Then the third one, that will be 5 of Pentacles. And the last one, we have a 5 of Cups. It's quite of an interesting week. And we do have a pretty solid contradiction within the cards themselves, a 10 of Pentacles and the Chariot, standing into the first and the second position here. Because one of the cards, which is the 10 of Pentacles, being the topic of the week, being the environment that you're going to be in, is saying that primarily throughout the week you're going to be quite comfortable with the stuff that you're going to have to deal with the chores, with the endeavors, with the tasks at work. And even going forward, those chores and tasks that you are going to deal with, they will set you up in a sense that your job, your relationship, your friendships, your family situation and whatnot is going to grow further and further into strength. So that is going to start making you being more and more independent from a exterior influence. However, the Chariot says, going into the second position, that the primary objective that you're going to have throughout the week will be unavailable for you going after it on your own here with the Chariot. The desired result will be outside of your grasp if you try to accomplish it on your own. It's going to be impossible. And the only thing that comes to my mind is some kind of a result that is dependent on the authorities of the country, the government. You need some kind of allowance, you need some kind of permission, okay, or some kind of a papers. And while everything else is going to go very, very well for you going into the week, you are going to have to find a way how to work out the situation that you're going to find yourself into with the authorities. I'm saying government, but it could be different kind of authorities. It could be some kind of an embassy or some kind of organization and so on and so forth. And I do believe that you won't have to do miracles in order to get there where you want to be, to get that permission or that allowance or that contract, you know, or that certificate could be also pretty much the case. And all that is going to require from you is a bit of a readaptation of a style, the readaptation of a style you do your job, for example, or you can do business, or you're going forward with your, for example, a love life. You know, because I'm watching a lot of true crime, and there is it's not common in my country. I'm trying to give you an example here in the love life, but I know that for some religious organizations like churches, the Mormon church and whatnot, it's a kind of like a predicament to, for example, marry someone outside. And I'm just saying it off the top of my head. I don't know for certain about the Mormon church, okay? I'm just saying it off the top of my head. I know that some cultures, okay, does not put a good eye onto relating yourself with someone that is outside of that culture. Not like it is forbidden, but... And so that could be the case, that you're going to have to face that authority and find a way how to work it through, which it's not going to be far-fetched and it's not going to be far away, like I said, but it will require from you changing certain styles of yours. And that is going to be very revitalizing, very vivacious for the way you live. And while at the start it may look like you have been pressed against the wall and demanded certain stuff that you don't want to do, starting up doing it or doing these stuff, I'm sorry, will make your life much more, like I said, revitalizing. And a pretty interesting card here is a Six of Cups that we do have at the end, which suggests that once you find a way going into this authority deal, you may end up right away kind of like regretting it. Not because it's going to be a bad deal or anything, or it's going to be a bad solution, but because you bow your head for something. And that Sagittarius may make you feel poignant, very disappointed. You may even kind of like adopt a sense of loss, that you have lost a freedom, which is not going to be the case, okay? But very soon after, through a certain circumstances, you are going to be reminded that that was the right thing to do at the end of the day, because after all, you had a target, you had some kind of, through the Chariot card, a wishful goal. And without making this quote-unquote sacrifice, that wishful goal cannot be accomplished. But you did it, and you did the right thing. And so the path that you have chosen, whether to marry someone outside of your culture, whether to bring up some kind of a quite sophisticated business, or to make a society, and so on, it's going to pay off. You may see it later down the road into the future, not immediately, but you are going to see it, because whatever disappointment you may experience, whatever sense of loss, is just a temporary and is going to be subdued and relinquished very, very quickly, very soon after it even appears. And so that was your weekly reading, Sagittarius. Hopefully you do enjoyed it and you do liked it. And if you did, you can subscribe for the channel if you haven't already. Leave a like, comment on the video as well if you feel so. Either of these actions are going to help with the YouTube algorithm, and hopefully we're going to see each other next time. Until then, bye.